talking about injuries, suspensions, team news generally ahead of this one for you?
Robert Huth's still not available. Matty Edington is okay. He's an option for us. Apart from that, we're in pretty good shape. Most of them came through the game at the weekend. A few bumps and bruises, but no, we're in decent shape.
How tempted would you be to try some squad players in this game, knowing that Man United are probably going to do the same?
Well, that's the conundrum really from our point of view. It's difficult to gauge which way United will go, because obviously you look at their squad, and they've got a minimum of 3 very, very good players in each position. So as an opposition manager, it's very difficult to really know for certain or to tell my players which players they're likely to play against. You can have a decent stab at it, but the odds are you probably won't get it 100% right. So I think as a consequence of that, it's more about what we do and make sure we get what we want to do out of what we want to do and our game plan, and we execute the game plan that we have. If we do that, then irrespective of the opposition or personnel, we'll be okay, I think.
Historically, the League Cup's been very important here over the years. How important is it to you and this current squad?
Yeah, we've shown it the respect it's deserved. I've said many times that there's only so many trophies that realistically we can have a real stab at, and this is one of them. And I've always gone strong in cup competitions wherever I've been, and it's been the same this time. And as a consequence, I think that's why we're in a quarter-final. It's no coincidence. So yeah, we'll go strong again. There is options to look at things. It's a busy period coming up, obviously, a lot of games in a short space of time, so I'm mindful of that. But we want to progress. We want to get into a semi-final if we can, and we can do that and put that to bed in the new year. Then yeah, we'll be delighted.
Home form's been very, very strong, so that must give you a good degree of confidence, but also with your performance up there this season.
Yeah, we did okay at Old Trafford. I think it was 12 minutes away from beating them, and on the day I thought we played exceptionally well. Had good variation to a play, played really well in the attacking third, scored a couple of good goals, and didn't quite see the game out. Hopefully we'll be able to do that this time. We had a fantastic performance against Chelsea last time at the Britannia. It's going to be a great atmosphere once again Wednesday night with floodlights and a vociferous crowd, and we need just to perform like we did certainly in the second half against Chelsea. If we do that, then the crowd will be with us, and they can be our 12th man. As
a former Manchester United player, how special is this for you? And it's a different Man United you're facing than the one that you were schooled in with Alex Ferguson.
No, I mean, United teams have always displayed the same characteristics and traits. In recent weeks there's been questions asked about the team and the makeup of the team and what kind of season they have, and when that happens, invariably Manchester United players respond, and that's what happened at the weekend, and you saw an emphatic win for them against Aston Villa. So the qualities that United teams have shown for many, many years are still there in abundance. So you know United players react to criticism, and that's what they've had, maybe a little bit unkind, but when that happens, inevitably United players have a response, and we have to be careful of that. We know that if we play to our maximum, then we've got a real opportunity, but they're a good team, got a great squad, and it'll be a big test for us.
One defeat in 7, you must feel very confident about your own players, because you're picking up points, and at home you're looking very strong, as I said.
Yeah, we're doing okay. I think in all competitions there's 1 defeat in 8, I think. So yeah, we've started to tot up points in the Premier League, which is vitally important for us, and we had one poor performance against Everton where we weren't quite good enough on the day. But apart from that, we've been reasonably solid. We changed the way we've played somewhat, but we still retained our defensive capability. I think there's something like 5 or 6 clean sheets, which we're delighted about, because that defensive platform enables us to be a little bit more expansive going the other way.
Just one general question for Sky. What have you made as a Premier League manager about the dismissals of Steve Clarke and AVB this weekend?
Well, it just seems to be more prevalent in this day and age, and it's a shame because every Premier League manager, every manager at any level, in fairness, works exceptionally hard and does everything in his power to make their time at any given club a success. So you know that all these guys have worked their socks off to make things better for the club that they've been employed with. So it's a real shame when you see managers lose their job. I just think it's no coincidence that clubs that have over a decent period who've had the most success, Manchester United, Arsenal, in very recent years, they've had that continuity of a manager in place where everybody knows what the standards are and what the behaviours are and what's expected. And when you have longevity of that type, then without a shadow of a doubt, it brings success to your club, and that never changes. And it just seems now it's all too easy to change coaches, managers, and it's a shame because it doesn't just affect the manager, it affects invariably coaching staff as well, and the families that surround those individuals. So you might make a change of personnel at the top, but it affects many other people very closely and very deeply, and it's a real shame.